A bloody day on the Gaza border with Israel. Dozens of Palestinians are shot dead by Israeli forces while demonstrating against the opening of the new US embassy in a city they claim as their own.
Distinguished guests and dear friends, Tammy and I welcome you to the opening and dedication of the United States Embassy in Jerusalem, Israel.
With this, the US didn't just move its embassy, it officially recognized Jerusalem, unified as Israel's capital. In a pre-recorded address, US President Donald Trump said he remains committed to peace, despite his controversial move.
Israel is a sovereign nation with the right, like every other sovereign nation, to determine its own capital. Yet for many years we failed to acknowledge the obvious, the plain reality that Israel's capital is Jerusalem. On December 6, 2017, at my direction, the United States finally and officially recognized Jerusalem as the true capital of Israel.
But there is also another simple truth, and it involves international law.
Where the current consulate, now to be embassy, is in occupied Palestinian territory. So it's not in West Jerusalem. It's actually inside East Jerusalem, inside occupied territory. And because it's inside occupied territory, the construction of an embassy in that territory is actually illegal.
At least 15 UN Security Council resolutions deal with the status of Jerusalem.
In many ways, the US embassy move is symbolic. That's because right now it will only house a few official offices, including that of the ambassador, David Friedman. The move from interim to permanent embassy could actually take a number of months, if not years.
The ambassador finds himself in a lonely club. Only Guatemala and Paraguay have announced plans to also move their diplomatic missions to Jerusalem. It's a move widely condemned by Palestinians to Western politicians.
I think there can be no peace between the aggressor and the oppressed. The United States and Israel are in direct aggression against the Palestinian people.
The move is also criticized on the left of Israeli politics, but for different reasons.
Like every Israeli, I do welcome the move of the embassy to our capital, because Jerusalem is our capital, certainly, you know, the western part. Although I would prefer, and so are my many colleagues on in the left and the opposition, that it would be a part of a larger move of an initiative, or the peace initiative for the Middle East. Because yes, we got the embassy, they got nothing.
Less than 24 hours after the embassy opening, Palestinians commemorate the 1948 expulsion of more than 700,000 people from their homes. It's known as the catastrophe, and one, they say, that seems to have no end. Soraya Leni, TRT World, occupied East Jerusalem.